Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yesterday was a dark day for democracy, and today it looks like the economy is going to be set back a generation. The people of Swansea did vote to Brexit, to leave, but many of them voted for more money. They're going to have to pay a divorce bill and slower growth now, so they're not getting that. They voted for single market access. It sounds like we're not going to be members of the single market. They voted for more control, and the control has been taken over by the executive, which threatens all our rights and protections. In 2017, my vote went up 50%. Why? Because I promised I'd do everything I could to keep us in the single market. I also promised I'd do everything I could to stay in the customs union. Well, why is that? And the reason is, if we are going out negotiating, how do we expect Captain Fox boldly going where other trade negotiators haven't been before to negotiate better with Britain on his side versus Team EU, which is much, much bigger? The reality is the European Union are required to get the best deal versus China. We know they've already secured Hinkley and HS2, etc. They'll overwhelm us. We can do more deals, as has been done by Germany. Faced with the United States, we know America first will overwhelm us, and Team EU is the way forward to get the best trade deals. I also support the EEA. It's the off-the-shelf opportunity for the single market. I don't accept the points made by migration. We should introduce and impose the laws already from the EU on limiting people here not to have benefits, not to stay if they haven't got a job. And what's more, the EU have already decided that wages and allowances will be equalised, so there will be no undercutting. And foreigners, so-called, contribute 35% more in taxation than they consume in public services. It is the case that if there's no deal, and in the sense that this House rejects the deal, I believe the public should have the final say on the deal. It will be intolerable to force-feed people a meal which is unfit for consumption that they didn't order. People are saying who voted for leave it's too costly, it's too complex, they didn't vote for this, they don't want to become a poorer, divided, isolated, insecure nation. Frankly, if the deal doesn't include the single market and the customs union, it will be intolerable not to have a public vote on the deal. The choice should be not between the cold water and a safety boat, but to stay in the good ship EU and prosper and have strength and security in the EU as we